Hey everybody, welcome back to Realms of Arkania. Uh, if you've been following along, and I'm just continuing on with the exploration of the Bailey mission that we kind of started. If you're new and you haven't seen this before, this is a different kind of RPG. I guess originally developed in the 90s somewhere and kind of brought forth to the PS4. Shares a lot more elements with like a paper and pencil kind of RPG than modern stuff. I mean, there's no dialogue in this game. As far as I can tell, there's not a single word of dialogue. It's all written down. So, like, you get it in text box. Nothing is done quickly. There's really no easy way for anything to happen. And I've often found that things either don't work or they work in such a way that is crazy. Oops, I took a wrong turn. Okay, so I don't know how long this mission is. If I'm going down this floor, like I'm going downstairs. I've cleared this floor out. And it's just hard for me to remember the map at this point. Ooh, a hole in the floor. Okay. So, yes. I believe we do want to go down the hole in the floor, right? Did we go down the hole? Sorry, I didn't read that well enough, but I wasn't sure if we wanted to go down there or not. We came through here before, and we got into a fight. So was it telling us we couldn't go down that hole? I mean, the least they could have done was paint a spot on the floor to represent a hole. I mean, that's like the very minimum. Okay, so it looks like we have like 4 doors here. Oh, he didn't manage to pick the lock. That's the first time he's failed to pick the lock, so I'm gonna... Barred door. The door in front of you has been barred with heavy wooden beams, and strange warding runes have been scattered into the floor and the walls. The demonic faces in the niches also seem to have been intended to ward off evil. You have cleared out this thieves' den and fulfilled your mission. Demons will be pleased. Dramouche will be pleased with you, okay? So he said I got to keep anything that I found in here too, so... Oh, sweet. So... Saber? Couple of swords. Bunch of hatchets. Short bow. Okay, now we're talking. Stuff we don't already own. Crossbow. Throwing knives. Quarrel, I think, is for a crossbow, right? Sorry, I hadn't realized there was... Wow, there's quite a few of these. Can only get one crossbow. We got a bunch of arrows here too, so we'll split this up. I wouldn't mind some of these people actually using bow and arrow instead. And a healing potion. Wow, that's quite a good haul. That will help us. Key required. Chest is locked, and you are not able to open it by any means. Must have been placed here by those pirates. Okay. So I have to finish off the pirates in order to get the key. Take it I'm going to the other end of this door. Well, we're gonna have to try it again. Oh, we got it. Hey, look at this. An empty room. You hear a loud click and the door closes behind you. Yellow vapor descends on you from nozzles embedded in the ceiling. Shit. So I take it we're being poisoned. Try that again. Bottle of wine, bottle of wine. And a healing potions. Shit. We have to find our way out of this room. Oh. Easy peasy. That room was trapped. Now what is this about a hole in the floor? Okay, I am going to save again. There is a hole in the floor here, leading to a shaft with an iron ladder. Do you want to climb down the ladder? Yes. After about 24 paces downward, you reach a small cave that opens to the sea. Footprints in the sand indicate that it is frequented by pirates and smugglers. However, nobody is here now, and you leave the cave and climb back up the ladder. Okay, I didn't notice that before. So I'm gonna have to talk to Dramouche about that, because you can't have pirates. I mean, I don't own a castle, but you can't have pirates going up and down the shafts beneath your castle. I just assume it's a lot like having... Okay. People getting uncomfortable in this little area, so we gotta get out of here. I don't know, it was really such a good idea to steal from the shrine, but if you have to, the shrine held 21 ducals and 11 silvers. That's right, I'm stealing it on my way out. I've been down here in the shrine. Now it's time to steal from the shrine and be on my way. So when I report this to this fella, I hope they give me an option to either, you know, help out with destroying this this thing, or honestly, I don't know how to report it to him because this is how I got in contact with him. Right? Ah, good. I knew I could count on you. Here are the 50 ducals I promised. Now tell me what it was like down there. Dramouche invites you to join him in the Great Hall and calls for good food and several barrels of beer to be served. So passes the evening, and in the morning you are rather drunk and sure you have found a new friend. As you already want to leave, Jerbad remembers the sealed door despite being truly sloshed and mentions it to Dramouche. Indeed, I read about it in our records. We will consult our ancient archives. Come visit us again. I might have another task for you then. Nothing about the pirates? Now we're all shit-faced. Every one of us is drunk. We're gonna have to go. Get some rest. Alright, so we have lots of stuff to sell, which is what we're going to do after we have some rest. And really, we're not in that bad a shape. We didn't have to fight anybody in that last little bit, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna try to treat this fellow's wounds. 1. 3. And I think I'm going to sleep. Good. We're all still shit-faced. Well, we're no longer drunk, and that's a good thing. We're gonna have a save. Alright, then I wanna check my quest book here. See what they say about the Old Bailey. Done. Alright, so Felstoon. Alright, we wanted to sell all this garbage before we hit the road, so that's what we should do. Oh, maybe he's finished with my weapon. Okay. Whose saber was this anyway? We had another weapon to repair. Oh yeah, this mace. Might as well give it to him now. I think we'll have to come back here at some point. What time is it? God damn it. It's never the right time. Let's sell some stuff and see how badly we are. Right, he didn't need this cloth shirt, did he? So we got quite a few daggers and cutlasses. I don't know really what the difference is other than the cutlass weighs more. It's pretty basic weapons here, so I'll have to check on my different ranged weapons though, because some of those look like they might actually do some damage. 4 to 9, it's pretty good. I don't know if any of these other people can use a sword. Hatchet, pretty good. Whoa, very heavy though. Better haggle with that one. Good. And we have 87 now. Wow. We got quite the money. I'm just looking at Dello. He's like the only person who can't use really much of anything. And it's a bit much. Does he have a staff already? I'm just gonna check real quick to see if he does have a staff. He didn't have really anything worth. I know I've got him using a sling right now just because it's a ranged weapon and he can actually use it, but he can't use this bow. He does have a staff. 2 to 7 attack. If it's not equipped, I don't think he's going to be able to use it for anything. So I'm going to take a look at battle staff here and see if That's pretty tempting. Herd of oxen, 621. 510, I don't understand what it is. Okay, that doesn't seem much better than what he already has, so I'm not gonna be bothered. Gerbod is like the only one who can use this at all. I think I am gonna pick it up for him. 616. Everyone can wear leather trousers. So I'm gonna pick up some trousers. I don't know who's not wearing. Well, insulation and waterproofing, they actually don't add anything that cloth trousers don't add. So I don't understand how these systems work. Why would you charge me more for? I don't get it. Is it not telling me about something, or? We could probably do more of these. And maybe a tunic. Fence a robe. Couple of these. I think that I will haggle for 10%. Oh, he's not going for it. No, not going for it. Damn it. Whoops. I don't think he needed that leather armor. I think we were going that way. So a few upgrades there. We'll see if they help us out. Am I crazy? He was unarmed during this whole thing? Oh, shit. He can't use the longsword with the shield. Well, we'll keep him with the shield for now, and he can carry the longsword as backup. I guess. Is this guy fucking unarmed too? Is everybody in my army here unarmed? Were they fighting those fights with their fists? God damn it. Like, that's me in a nutshell. I mean, he doesn't have a weapon at all. God damn it. I'm sure somebody else has a weapon for him. We'll just have to circle around to him. Wait. He's got the extra leather armor too. Okay. Oh boy. I didn't buy anything for this lady. Apparently not. She is carrying a weapon. It's very important. It's bad enough when you only have to do this with like one character, but when you're doing it with 6, it's getting a bit much. Okay, and so we got her armed. Does she have an extra sword or something? A steel dagger. No. Good. I thought that would go over his shirt. I guess it's better than the cloth shirt, but still. I guess we could sell that. Yep. Good. My lord, what a lot of work that goes into just getting everyone their equipment. Takes forever to get that stuff sorted out, especially since you have to compare everything, and like there's 6 of them. And all right, so this is when we take the journal. So this fellow lives in Festoon. and we need to go talk to him. I don't know when we meet up with the dead ship. I don't know how that could work. So we take the travel map, and like I've said in previous episodes, this works kind of in a strange way. For one, I have to find Festoon on this map. Luckily, I have a map. There it is. Oh, it is marked in red too. So we're here, and we want to head out here. And the way we do that, it's not fast travel. You can see there's like a line developing here. I think there's a line. No, there isn't a line. Once upon a dangerous forest, a saber-toothed tiger ambushes you. Oh, shit. Watch out! Oh, no, there's two of them? Oh, no. Somebody died. Saber-tooth tiger. Oh, I'm getting totally butchered here. I think a couple of my characters are dead. Magic users didn't seem to have an issue, but everybody else is dead, I think. Oh no, they came back to life. Well, we were like a millimeter out of town when that happened. So I hope there's a hotel in Ferry Station. Okay, we'll see if we can't treat some wounds here. I wonder if there's a reason that Swanja is now the leader. Yeah, okay. Before you turn in for the night, Arkania plays a beautiful melody and sings an elvish song that moves Swanja to tears, even though Swanja does not speak a word of Izdihira. After a moment of silence, Swanja clears her throat and asks, that was beautiful. What was the song about? Arkania takes a deep breath and starts to explain. The song is of a very powerful magician, a ruler of a great realm to the south, who claimed to be divine and summoned a mighty demon, or summoned mighty demons. Arkania shrugs, the same thing that happens to all mortals who gives themselves the evil and aimed too high. She fell, or rather she was overthrown. Even then, the Thorwallians braved the Horus realm at sea, but well, Aranil begins. Ultimately, it was the armies of the Central Realm, supported by some volunteers like my grandfather, who opposed them and won the final victory. Your era began then, when Borsporan fell and the gods themselves intervened in the battle. Okay. Are we resting now, or what? Okay, so we have to sleep now. God damn, we're in rough shape. A man is coming towards you on the path. He is quite tall and has blonde hair, and you can hear him singing from afar. He falls silent when he sees you. He waves and calls out in a friendly manner. Swafnir's greeting, travelers, whoever you may be. You wave back. I'm Olvir, and who are you? He opens his arms and gives you a warm smile. You introduce yourselves. He claps his hands 3 times in a loud staccato. My pleasure, my pleasure. Let us rest in this pretty clearing. Okay. You sit down together, and at the edge of the path, I travel the land entertaining people with my voice and the lute. I learned the art of the lute from the true legend singer from Garasim, and what brings you into the part of the world. We're just traveling. Then I'm sure you won't mind a little wanderer's tune. Hagar's long journey. He takes up his lute and begins to play. Alright. He strikes out a happy song, sprinkled liberally with punchlines. Hagar's long journey begins in Prem, his mother bidding him farewell with the words, "Come home soon, boy." An hour and several detours later, Hagar arrives in Thorwall. He signs up on a ship and sings and dances in the rain while holding on to the mast. Okay, you let him play on. Half an hour later, finds the crew of the Stormwife singing the wonderful little ditty. A monk came upon a Raja monastery in the harbor of Tuzak. Then they cast off. Okay, I get where this is going. I let him play. Alright, he plays some more. You applaud pleasantly. Oh, right, now he's going to tell us something useful. If you go to Varheim, you could ask Elaine Winderbeck. She knows something about everything. Good. Interested in history? I could perform Hygelek Saga for you. All of his deeds from the cradle to the grave. All of his buried treasures and loved ones. Would you care to hear it? He takes up his lute and looks... Okay, yeah. Sure, let's do it. Let him play on. You let him play on. Let him play on. Okay. There is a druid in Orville who knows lots of people. Umbric Sevenstone is his name, okay? I composed a little song. Alright. Let him play. Let him play. Let him play. And you applaud wildly. Alright, so you have to hold out another half an hour whilst Olvir muses on the Hetman's future deeds. He is obviously improvising in this part, as the stanzas about riding dragons, hurling ogres, and culinary invention called cheese toast do seem just too bizarre. Cheese toast. You give him a standing ovation. Yasma Thin Mars' daughter from Klanga might know something. Oh well, I've kept you long enough. You sure have. Alright, so we're in another town called Jewel Ferry? Whatever. All the towns more or less look exactly the same. It's just what happens. Okay, kicking me out. And we kind of start this all over again, where we just kind of have to try every door, see who's here and who's not here. Is this the inn? Okay. Gonna have to go to our room and try to heal as best we can. You only get 2 attempts at this, by the way, in each time that you do it. Nah, get nothing. Oh, is it just me, or did Gerbosh lose health there? What's going on? I'm gonna have to leave and find out. Is he injured or something? He doesn't seem to have anything. So that was the inn. I don't really see anything else, so we're gonna go to the world map again. Where are we heading? We're heading up here. Oof. It'll be a long trip. Ho there, wanderer. A farmer comes along the road, asks something about this area, give the man a cherry greeting and move on. I'll ask him about the area. The Bodir Valley is one of the most fertile regions in Thorwald. The land is so densely populated that travelers can expect to spend every night in proper bed here. Now I have to continue. Terminates the farmer-friendly conversation. Thank you, sir. An old, wise-looking man approaches the young lad and whispers a few words in his ear. The young one looks at you briefly with a gentle smile and then steps aside. The old man takes a few steps towards Swanja. May Travia fill your belly with red meat and wet your palate with red wine, travelers. I am Zephyr Gerdson at your service. I am sure you will like our small town. Swanja introduces herself and the others in a polite tone. I would like to invite you to my home for food and drink, but beg my pardon, good fellows. I have some cattle to slaughter, and it is such a messy business. Zurith says in a sweet tone before shoving away the young lad with his hand. In a slightly scolding tone, he tells the young lad, "Go and check on the cattles. I am not paying you for slacking around." Zephyr turns his attention back to Swanja and says with a gentle tone, I should leave as well to help the lad. I don't want him to spoil the meat. May Travia bless you, travelers, before disappearing. Okay. I honestly don't know what that was about. I'm gonna have a quick save here. So you can see, like, this moves slow and steady. Slow and steady. Wonder if there's anything in this town that I'm intended to do at this point. Not particularly. And you can more or less be sure that not a whole heck of a lot happens. Damn it, I just cannot seem to get his wounds to heal. Let's take a look at the map. Another ferry station, and then I mean, if I had known what I know now, I would have come up this way and then gone this way, but whatever. Not too late to go back and do it, but I'll probably end up going that way another time. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, you're on the banks of the Zero? Okay, so obviously there's a programming glitch there. A ford leads to the other side. Do you want to cross the fjord? Go back and find a better path. I don't have that spell, so I don't really feel like going back. Oh, okay, so basically it's turning me all the way back. I hadn't realized that. I thought it was just, like, gonna make me take some extra time to choose a path. Not a problem, though. I want to take a look at my status. What's going on here? There we go. Wow. I don't know where we got all these experience points. She has 46. Gerbosh has 20. Jesus. Gerbod has 22. 33. 36. 35. I don't know how these people, like, suddenly got all these experience points, or for what. That's crazy. Well, I'll take it, but I don't understand what what exactly they did. Let's see. I'm also just going to randomly change some party leaders too, to see if that does anything for us. Okay, let's I'm gonna save, and then we'll see if we cross this river safely. Whoops. Ooh, 4 arrows shoot towards you from nowhere with a quiet whoosh. Before they have even struck, 8 orcs leap, yelling from behind a ledge. Do you want to face battle? Since we just saved, I'm gonna face the battle. Because if I die, I think I can reload to that spot and we're not really out anything. Shit, that's a lot of orcs. I think we're fine. Yeah. No way we're gonna win this one. I don't think we've killed a single orc. Wah wah. Is that where we were? Is that the right save? I mean, that's just random encounter, so maybe we won't even see it again, but... That sucked. No, we're gonna flee. Damn it. Nothing will treat this guy's wounds, I guess. One vitality. Man. Good. And we'll do one more. You see overhanging rocks by a waterway. It seems an ideal place to rest. Do you want to end your day's march already? Overhanging rocks by a waterway? That seems like an ideal place. Yeah, fine. Maybe it'll give us some extra ability to heal up here. I mean, fuck. Damn it. Alright, what we'll do is we'll meditate with her. And then I want to gather some herbs. Do you find anything? They're not healing at all. during the night, so I think we're in a bad way. We need to get to a hotel. Damn it. I wonder if she has a healing spell. Dagger ritual. Like the staff of the magician, the druid also uses an object, the obsidian dagger. Different from the magician, the druid doesn't start with an already sacrificed dagger and needs to do so to get the rituals possible. With the sanctification of the dagger, it becomes magically bound to the druid, as well as indestructible. The harvest of the dagger makes searching for herbs easier, the way the dagger makes orientation a lot easier. The force of the dagger allows healing of the druid once a day. Ooh, okay. Dagger ritual then. Damn it. We're not getting much rest. You are on the banks of the blank. A ford leads to the other side. Do you want to cross the fjord? I am so close right now, so I'm going to cross. So far, so good. Takes an unwilling dip. Takes an unwilling dip. I don't know what that means. Does that mean they're dead? You all reach the opposite bank. You follow the moody path along the river for some time. The many tracks left by game in the soft ground indicate a watering hole. Do you want to rest here and try your luck at hunting? Alright. The tracks seem to have been made by several wild cattle who went to the watering hole in a clearing. You followed the tracks for nearly 3 hours, several times forced to squeeze through the underbrush, but finally you reach the edge of the clearing where the magnificent bull is grazing. Shifts posture and suddenly leaps into the forest. Do you want to? I don't really feel like following the animal. We're done. Nothing. Nobody seems to be able to heal this guy. Let's see. Okay, you're right. Finally, jeez, takes forever to get anywhere. Where am I? I'm out.